Hey, this is Stacy from Let's Cook, y'all. Welcome back to our channel. We're back with a brand new around the house video. This one is for the month of October and it's my birthday month. So we've had a few things going on here, fall related, and some hauls and different things, and a little project that Tim is helping me on. We hope you enjoy this video. So, hardworking man, what you doing? I printed you out some pumpkin printables, and you're freehanding, and there's wood involved. So is this your next project?
It is.
I can't draw a stick man, much less a pumpkin.
You may say the same thing after you've seen my pumpkins.
That's not true. That one's very cute. I don't like the eyelashes on this one, but we'll see what happens.
I'm gonna let you work on the painting.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be part of the problem now, isn't it?
You could actually buy those little bead things.
I have some little wiggly eyes. I may just glue those. Yeah, I just glue those on. This is a new Cuisinart coffee center because the first one we ordered back in July is already having a problem. Whenever, flip it upside down. Flip it. There we go. The carafe portion works fine. The pod portion, Tim, because you're the one that does more coffee.
See that little cup? Imagine it full of ground.
Yeah, it's been bursting the K-cup or pod and putting the grounds in the coffee. So we tried to deal with Amazon, and they connected us with Cuisinart, and the customer service agent just said they'd send another one. So we're going to see if the other one was a lemon or if it's a defect in this model, and we will get back to you. We will let you know in the next month or two. And apparently it's a mail day. What's this?
It's a fan.
I see that. We're going into winter. Why are you getting a fan?
Because I'm cool.
Because you're cool.
At least I want to be cool.
Okay. And little pieces everywhere. Go in a pumpkin garden. Tim was out of shop towels, these Scott's things, blue. He uses them out in his workroom and when he's painting, and I don't know what he uses them for. We've been buying them in the 2-packs at like Lowe's or Home Depot, but we price checked around, and surprisingly, or actually not surprisingly, Sam's had a much better deal. So we put them in the cart, and even though I get free shipping, I needed a few things and just haven't been run to Sam's, so I threw those in the cart as well. Some shelled walnuts for me. I put those in my oatmeal and in a lot of salads, especially this time of year in the fall. Some more of the bacon bits because I've been loving crisping them up and adding them to my loaded sweet potatoes with fried egg on top. Coming into cold and flu season as well as COVID season, I've got another container of these, I guess it's Sambucus brand, these Elderberry Gummies. They taste good, and I haven't been getting sick, so we're gonna hope that they work. Those gummies are expensive though. I'll leave the price. I think they're $21 or $22. And for whatever reason, I was almost out of paper napkins. So a couple things from Sam's I've got. So I mentioned in the intro that this is my birthday month. It's also my favorite month of the year because the weather starts changing. There's lots of candy and chocolate involved, and Halloween. And it used to be football season. We're not watching as much football this year because of everything going on. Tim's kind of doing a little boycotting. But my birthday is not that big of a deal. My mom told me all of my life when I was growing up that her birthday was just another day out of the year, and I thought she was just as silly as she could be. And the older, she's been gone about 18.5 years. The older I've gotten, the more I understand what she's talking about. It is just another day out of the year. And Tim and I had a discussion when we first got married about big days like anniversaries and birthdays, and he pointed out to me that he didn't want to be limited by a certain day of the year or calendar or a card company saying you have to do something on Valentine's Day. He wanted to do something for me every day that we had together, and he's lived that out in the 20+ years we've been married. However, he does do things for my birthday. This year I decided to give him a little free ride, and I picked up a couple things for me. I filmed this before my birthday. He might have gotten me something, I don't know, but I did pick up a couple of things. Usually I'll give him a list and he can pick something from it. In years past, not in a COVID non-shopping year, I have taken him poor thing, clothes shopping with me and made him sit and give thumbs up or thumbs down when I came out of a dressing room, and let him pay at the register for me clothes just to involve him. But he's really good at gift giving, and he's very good at electronics and gadget gift giving. He has gotten me iPads and computers and phones and Kindles and things through the years. One year, the very first time I got an iPad, I found it hiding in the pantry next to the oatmeal in the morning. He put it there overnight and surprised me on the morning of my birthday. But I did pick up a couple of little things, and I've got a quick Marshall's haul for you, because I went ahead and bought myself a couple of things and came home and told Tim, here, you can give me this for my birthday. So here's a quick Marshall's haul for you guys. Sort of a variety from Marshall's. I just kind of went nuts. I started off in the clothing section, and I got a pair of gray joggers. I'd actually bought a pair just identical to these last year in black. Loved them, wore them all winter. And I'm probably going to keep this. This is like a purple striped hood, pullover hoodie. I'll just probably wear it with jeans to Kroger or Walmart, or maybe walking with the joggers. Those will be from Tim for my birthday. On the clearance aisle with the food, I found a bag of Ghirardelli Chocolates for $3, so those had to come home with me. This little small bag of organic flax and chia was only $1. Also on clearance were 2 simple products, micellar water for $3.50, and yes, if you watched a previous video, I did just buy a big container at Walmart, but I paid $7 or $8 for the Garnier, and this is not going to go bad. It's going to keep. Also on clearance for $3 is some simple facial wash, foaming or refreshing facial wash. I have not actually used this product. Hopefully it's good. The reason my bill was so high, and probably also part of my birthday present for Tim, I really like Pureology Shampoo. I have the worst hair in the whole wide world. It is coarse, dry, frizzy. Pureology works best on it. This bottle, I'll look up the cost on like Amazon. Even at Marshall's, it was $35. That's the really big bottle. And I did get a smaller bottle of shampoo to go with it. A couple of food items. Some vanilla for $12 for pure vanilla. For Tim, some fig preserves. For me, some black cherry. Also for my birthday, I am not a pumpkin girl. I think every candle and everything in that store, it was pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. But I found one that was an apple honey butter, and it smells so good. So that's for me for my birthday. And in the previous video, I showed y'all that I'd picked up one package of these at full price at my Marshall's. This same brand. I've been using them. I like them. They're working well for what I'm using them for. I don't use them for crumbly things like crackers and cookies or anything really soft, but I've got things planned for these. And bonus, I found them on the clearance, marked down to $2 a package. So I was really excited about those. I looked at some pillows and decor and ended up couldn't decide what I wanted, so I came home with some rugs. Brought this one in, was really excited about it. It's an anti-fatigue kitchen mat. I was going to put it in front of my cooktop. I put it down on the floor. Tim took one look at it and said, "Oh, that is ugly. I do not like that." So that one's going back. He did, however, like the buffalo check. There's a pretty big rug that I'll probably put in front of my cooktop, and then I'll use the other small rug at one of my back doors. So happy birthday to me, and thank you, sweetheart, for letting me go and shop till I dropped.
What are you doing, beautiful?
And we had a quick discussion here about bad hair and makeup kind of day.
What are you doing?
I'm painting the pumpkin. I'm trying to paint the pumpkins that you designed, cut out, and I did not record you cutting them out, and you drew the lines for me. And there's all different sizes and variations, and we're going to paint them and make a little pumpkin patch for October and November decorations here at the house.
I thought you said we're going to tell me that you were just out here listening to the wind chimes.
That too, because it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, I ordered some pillow covers from Amazon because we have 2 pillows on our front porch rockers and 2 out on our screen porch, both patterned, and I thought I'll just order some covers and slip them in. And I did, but I feel like you can see the pattern beneath it, so I was going to send them back, even though I really liked them, because if you've watched here in the past, you know I have this serious obsession with red trucks. And even though I'm not a pumpkin girl, I can live with them for about 2 months. So I was going to send them back since I thought you could see the pattern through it. And Tim went up in our attic and found this big bag of beans. So I don't know how it's going to work. I don't have any funnel or anything, but I'm going to give it a shot trying to fill these and see what happens.
What you cooking?
Pumpkin.
We're having pumpkin stems.
We are trying. You had to coach me on how to do them. I gotta go back and do the brown. And we decided to make them shorter and not longer.
What do we have here?
Making hay while the sun shines.
Okay.
And then we're gonna put them in there like that and they'll have a little hay around them.
Good.
We'll see. We tied a little raffia around a couple of them. Tim's idea to take the leftover fence boards for making his shed and make me some pumpkins turned out to be like this. We've got 5 of them on a board with some raffia, some tied, some on the ground to imitate grass. Undecided about whether I should put raffia on that one since it's standalone. I probably won't display them together. Ended up painting the base green like grass, so I might put it somewhere else. But leave us a comment and let us know what you think about the pumpkins. I'm not very creative. This is all Tim. Thank you, sweetheart. October 1st brings a new month and the start of our second Bible study of this fall with my ladies' Bible study group at church. We are still doing Zoom. We have not resumed meeting in person. This is a very interesting book to me. I really knew nothing about Jude other than it's very short and it's the last book in the Bible before Revelation. I'm learning a lot. I'm confused by an awful lot. It is 1 chapter. It is 28 verses. It's written by Jude. He calls himself a servant of Christ and brother of James, but he was also Jesus' brother. It has some really confusing parts in it to me, such as this line, "But when the archangel Michael, contending with the devil, was disputing about the body of Moses," didn't know anything about that. It goes a lot back and references Old Testament things like Cain, Balaam, and Korah's rebellion. It talks about Enoch, which I don't think is in the Bible a lot. And we're still going through it. We're going through it. It's a 7-week study. We're going through it verse by verse, sometimes word by word, which I'm really enjoying. I've discovered that I really like this form of Bible study. I believe it's called expository teaching or preaching or studying. One little tidbit from a recent video that I watched, he uses beloved a lot because we are all loved by God. But he said, "Beloved, you who have been saved, you have been saved from God," which means from his wrath and from his judgment, for God, for his honor and for his glory. And I'm really loving that phrase. It really spoke to me. So this will carry us through right about Thanksgiving, and then we'll take a break. But I am enjoying this one so far. Very different, but so far with my ladies' Bible study from church. I walked down to my mailbox one day, and there was a yellow manila envelope that had a book inside. I had no idea where it came from. It is by Barbara Ross, who I've just started reading her Maine clam bake mysteries, and apparently, I forgot, I entered a giveaway on Goodreads, thankfully, when she mailed me the book, which was signed and dated by the author. She also wrote me a very nice little thank you note, and apparently I entered and won the Goodreads giveaway. I've still not received any notification from Goodreads that I won, and this actually was her new release, and it came in before it was released to the public. This is the second in a series, unlike the Kate Carlisle book that I recently won that was number 13. So I've only got the first one to go back and read in this series, and I will hopefully get to it soon. I am enjoying her Maine clam bake mysteries. I'm on the second one currently, and I believe this is like a I believe this is about like an older lady who's a busybody. See, it says Jane Darrowfield is using her retirement years to work as a professional busybody. So this one hopefully will be pretty funny. When I do finally get around to reading it, I will let you know if I liked it. So thank you, Miss Ross. I appreciate it, and Goodreads. Halloween this year had a second full moon or a blue moon. We weren't sure what to expect. We did put up some decorations. We scaled back a little. There was a big spider web on the dining room window, as well as some webs by the front door. We had some candy, hoping for a lot of trick-or-treaters. And we were not disappointed. The kids in our neighborhood, I think, are tired of being locked up for the pandemic. There was lots of golf carts and this flatbed trailer full of kids. That flatbed trailer pulled up, unloaded those kids at our door, and this was full, so I've gotten rid of over half of my candy in one doorbell ring. Might be a good Halloween in spite of COVID. This is what I call a very successful Halloween. This is all the candy we had left. We had 1 or 2 Reese's and I think another York peppermint patty that Tim and I have sneaked out of the little tray of what's left. But that brings up the question for today's video. Did you have trick-or-treaters at your house? Go trick-or-treating? Was it canceled because of COVID? Plans changed? It was full steam ahead here. Probably the best year we have ever had. We gave out a ton of candy and probably saw more kids than we think we ever had. So leave us a comment and let us know. Thanks so much for stopping by. Have a wonderful and truly blessed day, y'all.